Welcome to Restore 2022. Today we're reading Joshua chapters 15 and 16, the first of several chapters detailing how land was allotted to the tribes of Israel. Chapter 16 tells how land was allotted to Judah. The details sound fairly specific to me, though I'm not a geographer and I've never been to Israel. But I can imagine a GPS system giving the directions. For instance, from the bay that faces southward, go south. Then pass along and go up south again. Then up and along before going out by the brook of Egypt until you come to the sea. I suggest reading it with a map on your lap. The physical features of the land varied hugely from one end to the other. In the south was the Negev, which means dry, and which was largely desert. Then there were the western foothills and areas of hill country and wilderness, beside about 80 miles of Mediterranean coastline. In the end, the land was deemed too big for Judah, and when you read chapter 19 in a couple of days' time, you'll see that a large chunk in the middle of Judah was allotted to Simeon. There are 2 points of interest reported. One relates to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, who was one of only 2 men to survive the wilderness wanderings, and who, because of his undying faith in God, was promised a portion of the land. And now, at the age of 85, he received it and gave part of it as a wedding gift to his daughter. The second point concerns Jerusalem, which remained undefeated and under the control of the Jebusites. In fact, it wasn't until the rule of David, perhaps 400 years later, that the city was captured for Israel. Until then, it was deemed impregnable. Chapter 16 details the allotment of land to Ephraim, one of the 2 sons of Joseph, who each formed a tribe, and the land included the highlands of Israel. Ephraim eventually came to be the most important of the northern tribes. When much later the northern tribes split from Judah, the land given to Ephraim formed the nucleus of the northern kingdom of Israel. It's noteworthy, however, that when the tribe of Ephraim took possession of its allotted area, they didn't drive out the Canaanites who lived in Gezer. They did enslave them, though, and it has been suggested that if they were strong enough to enslave the people, they were certainly strong enough to disperse them and chose not to. But that's just speculation, isn't it?